Hey guys, as we've talked about in some recent videos, the current situation in Japan is that if you're inside a building with lots of other people, usually they request that you wear a mask. However, if you're driving in a vehicle on your own or you're outside more than 2 meters from people, you don't have to wear one, right? So all these people we're showing you are only wearing masks because they want to. So the first video we made about masks in Japan was about 10 years ago, well before we heard anything about COVID. And as we mentioned at the time, lots of Japanese people love their masks. We actually have some family members and close friends who are the same. They wear their masks all the time and they love it. There's a variety of reasons. There's a small percentage that do it because they're really paranoid about COVID. There's a very small percentage of people that do it because they have allergies to things. But most of them just do it. It's sort of a social crutch, partly for a lot of them, and including those ones in our family and friends that we know. We know that they do it because they're sort of shy, would be a polite way to put it, or just socially awkward. And it's just sort of a privacy thing. They like hiding behind the mask. They really love the mask. I mean, we talked about that 10 years ago, that lots of Japanese people just love the mask, love the opportunity to wear it. And of course, at the moment, if you're seen wearing a mask, it's sort of like you're a good citizen, right? Because you're being careful. So that justifies it even more, doesn't it? So that means that not only are you able to hide your face from prying eyes, but also you seem like a good citizen because you're being diligent about your mask. So not everybody, of course. Of course, there are some people who don't like wearing a mask and rarely do, but probably fair to say there's a huge percentage that do. Those of you who have seen our videos where we're driving in the car, you see the cars coming towards us, coming the other way. And this scene with the one person in the car wearing a mask, or maybe an old married couple in a car, both wearing masks. It's really common. You see people riding around on bicycles wearing one, people walking down the street out in the countryside just on their own wearing one. So a huge percentage of people doing it just because they want to, just because they love the mask. Just love putting on the mask. There's a couple of our family members and just put it on all day. Just wear it all day, and you don't have to be wearing it now. There's an old married couple sitting there with their masks on, loving the masks, feeling like good citizens wearing their masks. And we're out in the countryside, keep in mind. So these guys are driving around out in the countryside, out in the rice fields. Old Oji-san there driving around his K-truck. So we're out in a park now. And again, the deal is if you're more than 2 meters from people, the government says you don't need to wear one. And again, it's all advisory. There's no actual laws forcing us to wear them, but just their advisory is if you're outside and you're more than 2 meters from people, no need. So, dude on his own and then a dude with his little kid there and just random people out in the park just wearing them. Family members, family, you see families together. Everyone's wearing one. It's like, well, you don't have to wear it when you're with your family. A whole family in a car, we're all wearing them, See, there's nobody within 2 meters of this guy just loving the mask. Oh, here's one. This is actually an ad on YouTube. Before we watched a video, this one kept popping up. And, they do that on TV too. We'll see them on TV. Just one person in a room wearing their mask. And there's no need to wear it during an advertisement, surely. Take it off and do the commercial without a mask on. But it's just sort of this everybody together, we're doing it thing, Or, this is the other thing they do too, the neck scrotum, where they've actually don't want it on their face, they've pulled down their neck. So they've got the neck scrotum going on. He's wearing it full. Or the mouth breather. So when it's down off the nose, just on the mouth. So we call that one the mouth breather. When it's down on the neck, we call it the neck scrotum. When it's just hanging off one ear, we call it the earring, right? So there we go. Got the lady on the right's full on. Her husband standing behind has got the neck scrotum going on. Just hard to understand because some of us can't stand the things, and first opportunity we get, we take it off, stick it in a pocket. You know, only wear it when we really, really have to. You know, again, guys out. This is one of our locals. He's out working on his farm, and he's just got the mouth breather on, so it's on, but he's got it down off his nose. And he works over there on his own. You know, there's one old G-Son in his K truck. He's got the full thing going on there, sitting on his own in his truck, talking to his old mate over here, who's got the neck scrotum going on. They just love it. You know, instead of taking it off and putting it in their pocket or hanging it up on something. No, got to have it on. I mean, no doubt there'll be some people watching this who love wearing masks as well. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just an amazing percentage of people here that do it, you know. And to some of us who hate wearing the things, it's a mystery. There's another neck scrotum. You know, take it off. You're sitting in the car on your own with the neck scrotum. Oh, on the phone too, by the way. And there's the earring. There's the earring. She's out in the park. So she's casual now. She's just got it hanging off her ear. And that's really common, the earring. A lot of them do the earring, which would drive some of us crazy, wouldn't it? But no, they'll walk around all day with the earring on. This one we haven't seen before. This is unique. He stuck it on his arm, on his elbow, right? Keeping the germs off his elbow. So anyway, they're loving the mask in Japan. More videos coming soon.